As we begin Advent, I've been reflecting again on light and dark, and these verses from the prologue of St. John's Gospel. Life itself was in him, and this light gives life to everyone. The light shines through the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. God's original gift to the world was that of life, along with the creation of light, as we learn in the first chapter of the book of Genesis. In the verses we've just heard, God is offering both life and light afresh through Jesus, who himself declares, "I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't stumble through the darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life." Whenever I read or hear these verses, the image that always comes to mind is that of Holman Hunt's painting, The Light of the World, although the actual inspiration for the painting came from the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 20, where we read, "Look, here I stand at the door and knock. If you hear me calling and open the door, I will come in and we will share a meal as friends." All these verses can be linked together as Christ brings both light and salvation to the whole world, regardless of our race or location. But it can only be received if we answer the door when he knocks and let him into our lives. Christ will never force himself into our lives, but waits for us to open our lives to him in response to his calling us. In his reflection on the freedom that a life lived with Christ can bring, in his book Soul Fuel, Bear Grylls says that living our lives with Christ gives us the freedom and power to become vessels for the light of Christ, and urges us to use this gift wisely and well. What can you do or say today or in the days ahead that will reflect Christ's light to others around you, bringing light into their darkness, which may lead them to opening the door to allow Christ to enter their own lives at some point in the future? Let's use Bernadette Farrell's hymn, "Longing for Light, We Wait in Darkness," as our prayer today and the days ahead. Amen.
Longing for light, we wait in darkness. Longing for truth, we turn to you. Make us your own, your holy people, light for the world to see. Christ, be our light, shine in our hearts, shine through the darkness. Christ, be our light, shine in your church, gathered today. Longing for peace, our world is troubled. Longing for hope, many despair. Your word alone has power to save us. Make us your living voice. Christ, be our light, shine in our hearts, shine through the dark, shine. Christ, be our light, shine in your church, gathered today. Longing for fruit, many are hungry. Longing for water, many still thirst. Make us your bread, broken for others, shed until all are fed. Christ, be our light, shine in our hearts, shine through the darkness. Christ, be our light, shine in your church, gathered today. Longing for shelter, many are homeless. Longing for warmth, many are cold. Make us your building, sheltering others, walls made of living stone. Christ, be our light, shine in our hearts, gifts, many the people, many the hearts that yearn to belong. Let us be servants to one another, making your kingdom come. Christ be our light, shine in our hearts, shine through the darkness. Christ be our light, shine in your church, gathered today.